In the ever-shifting theatre of European football, some nights rise above the rest. Nights where the stakes reach higher than silverware, where careers pivot, where dreams either take flight or fall silent in the roar of the crowd. Tonight is one of those nights, a collision of heritage, hunger and hope. Olympique Lyonnais faces Manchester United. But for one man, this match is not just about the clubs. For Rúben Amorim, this is the threshold, the final test.
The match that could change everything. Amorim, young by managerial standards, has carried with him a quiet fire since the day he traded roots for tactics. From the sidelines of Sporting CP to the European conversation, he's become more than a rising name, he's a signal of football's evolution. He brings with him a brand of intelligent pressing, fluid formations, and a devotion to developing youth. But brilliance alone doesn't grant access to Europe's greatest competition. The Champions League is not a reward, it's a fortress. And only those who conquer the moment, who master the game when the lights are brightest, are allowed in across the pitch. The clubs stand like gatekeepers of this fortress. Lyon, a French club known for its resilience, its academies, its fight. Manchester United, the English powerhouse, with a history drenched in trophies and a recent story of turbulence. Both are rebuilding, both are hungry, and both are standing in the way of Amorim's ascent. Lyon may not have the financial muscle of some European giants, but what they lack in funds, they make up for in unity and identity. The Groupama Stadium is a cauldron, brimming with emotion and fierce loyalty. Their supporters live every second with the team. In players like Alexander Lacazette, the experienced captain, and Ryan Cherki, the young magician, they've found a core that mixes wisdom with spark. Their recent run has been impressive organized defending, clever possession, and an uncanny ability to find goals in tight matches. On home turf, they are a lion in full roar. But tonight, they face not just Amorim, but a man with something to prove. A strategist who refuses to be defined by age or reputation. Amorim knows Lyon's style. He has studied their movement, their pressing triggers, their vulnerabilities. He understands the tempo they prefer. And he has trained his side to disrupt it intelligently, decisively. His system, often fluid between a 3-4-3 and a 5-3, is not just about formation. It's about principles, vertical progression, positional discipline, and calculated risk. Then comes Manchester United, still wrestling with their identity in the post-Ferguson era, still chasing consistency. Yet behind the chaos, there is talent. Bruno Fernandes leads like a general in midfield, orchestrating attacks and setting. The emotional tone. Rashford offers blistering pace and a constant threat in transition. Young players are stepping into the limelight, and on their day, they can beat anyone. But there is pressure to enormous pressure. Expectations weigh heavily on every touch, every pass, every decision. To miss out on the Champions League again would not only be a sporting failure, it would be a financial and symbolic blow. That single quotes as the context in which Amorim must operate tonight. This isn't just a football match. It's a crucible of ambition. His team must be flawless. They must be brave but not reckless. Patient but not passive. Every duel matters. Every corner could be decisive. He must find a way to shut down Manchester's creativity while igniting his own attack. The margin for error is microscopic. microscopic ... What makes Amorim different is his ability to adjust in real time. His reading of the game is sharp, his communication with players constant. He trusts his squad, but he also demands precision. In his locker room, there is belief, not arrogance, but a collective sense that this moment belongs to them. He has groomed young talents, crafted a system that suits their strengths, and instilled a mentality that embraces risk without fear. The pressure isn't just on Amorim. It hangs in the air like mist. For Lyon, losing at home would be a bitter pill, a club so close to returning to Europe's elite denied again. For Manchester, the cost is even greater. The aura of the badge is fading, and only a Champions League run can restore it. That desperation can make them dangerous, or unravel them entirely. As kickoff approaches, the stadium buzzes with tension. Cameras focus on the managers, but inside, it's Amorim's mind that's moving like a chessboard. Where will he position his wing-backs? How will he counter Manchester's midfield overloads? Who gets the nod to lead the front line? These decisions aren't just tactical, they're existential. They decide whether his team lives or dies in this competition. Somewhere deep inside him, Amorim knows what this game represents. A win tonight is not just a ticket to the next round, it is a statement. To club owners, to rival managers, to the world, that he belongs on the biggest stage. That he is no longer the future, he is the present. The Champions League has always felt like a sealed room, guarded by tradition. And billions in transfer fees. But Amorim believes there's another way in. Through work, through vision, through unity. Tonight, under the lights, on a battlefield of giants, he'll try to open that door. But first, he must win. But matches of this magnitude are rarely decided by formations or stats alone. They live in the margin, split-second decisions, the weight of a first touch, the precision of a pass under pressure. Amorim knows this. He knows that what wins matches isn't just strategy, but spirit. Not just discipline, but desire. And tonight, he needs both in abundance. In the locker room, as the final words are spoken, he doesn't need to shout. His players know what this means. They've lived the grind. The cold training mornings, the late nights of film sessions. For many of them, this is the biggest game of their lives. And Amorim, standing in the center, is not just a coach. He is a leader, a believer. He reminds them not of what they must do, but who they already are. Outside, the crowd is reaching a fever pitch. Scarves waving, drums pounding, flares lighting the night sky. This is more than entertainment. This is culture, identity, for Lyon, for Manchester, and now for Amorim's team, too.